All right, everyone, welcome to my workshop. We're going to be talking about diabetes awareness, and I'm Ivan Cruz. I'll be your speaker for today. And just a little bit about myself. I'm studying in BYU, Idaho. I've been there for about 2 years now, and I'm originally from Texas. I don't have that Texas pride, but I do love their food, and my family's over there, so I love my family. And there you go. That's not really a picture of my family, but I it's been a while since I've had a good picture with all of them. Um, and I guess another important thing, I love my family. Even though I don't have a picture with them, I still love them. I wish the best for them, their health and protection, right? And that's kind of why I chose a little bit of the reason I chose public health because I guess it focuses a lot on protecting and having those in society healthy. And I guess that society kind of involves my family too. And I love to do art. I kind of do that on my free time. So it's just here and there. So throughout the workshop, we will be getting short breaks in between. We will provide lunch and also with drinks. So hang in tight, and if you get hungry, then just know it will come. And throughout the workshop presentation, I just want y'all to take the time to think about anyone in your life that you know that has diabetes. It could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, it may be a doctor that I guess not necessarily a doctor, right? But maybe a doctor told you that you have the possibility of getting diabetes. So it could be you. That's what I'm trying to say. And whoever it is, just keep in mind while I talk. At the end, this will be for your benefit and for your future family, and for anyone that is close to you, of course. So, right here, I guess I just have a picture of coworkers, and then at the right, we have family and friends on the left side. So, to start off, we just want to know what diabetes is. I'm pretty sure a few of us are familiar what diabetes is. I'm just going to kind of go over what it is. So, there's three kind of diabetes. There's pre-diabetes, type 1 diabetes, and type 2 diabetes. And I made a little bit of a description right there what diabetes is. So diabetes happens when there is a lack of insulin being produced in the body. Insulin is usually used to neutralize your blood sugar. So that's kind of the reason why um, with low insulin it can increase your blood sugar. So I have a picture right there so you can kind of see where the pancreas is. You can't really, I guess it's kind of in the middle of the body. So the pancreas is the one that produces that insulin. And um, when it comes to having diabetes, there are, of course, another one, but I'm just going to focus on type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. All right, so what is the cause of this health issue? So as we know, it is a lack of insulin being produced from the pancreas. But other reasons, I guess mostly the reason for type 1 diabetes, it's really unknown. It's came up to people and it just we people in the field aren't sure why they have it, but we have an idea it could either be from family health history, or it could be due to race or ethnicity. Um, and as I'm going through this as well, if y'all have any questions, feel free to stop me and just raise your hand, and I'll get to you. Um, and if I don't answer, I'm pretty sure I'll probably answer it throughout the whole presentation. So, um, and then we're going to talk about what do you do to prevent it. So, as we know, it seems like type 1 diabetes, it's kind of like a harsh issue because, as we can see right here, it's also unpreventable. So, like, since we are unsure how it comes, it's also unpreventable. But there are a few things that we can do for those that have, or I guess to prevent pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes. So one of the things is eating healthy foods, just making sure you have a balanced diet. Another one is getting a regular exercise. So the minimum should be 30 minutes. If you do get more, That's even perfect. And so the next one is just losing some extra pounds. And don't lose extra pounds if you're good on your weight. If this usually applies more if you're overweight. So that's one thing to look into. And getting regular checkups with physicians. As you get regular checkups with physician, you kind of just they help you see where you're at in your health. And so the next question is, how will I know if I have diabetes? And that kind of goes along with the get regular checkups with the physician, right? So as you get regular checkups with the physician, you will be able to catch or prevent that from happening. So um, the next slide, uh, I guess we're going to talk a little bit about the symptoms. I forgot to add this slide, but some of the symptoms that pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes are, it's actually um, it's kind of, you can't really tell if you have a symptom. Usually it's more noticeable for those that have type 1 diabetes. So one of the symptoms, some of the symptoms for them are having frequent urinations, blurred vision, frequent infections, and extreme hunger or high thirst. Um, and I was actually reading through this and I was like, man, I have frequent urination, but of course, if you drink a lot of water, then you're hydrated. But just that's kind of like getting regular checkups is a great benefit of knowing if that's actually something that you should be worried about. So the next slide, we're going to talk about the local places that support those with diabetes. So since this is the Dallas area, I have information more for the Dallas area, and as I was going through this website, the Texas Health and Human Services, they also had areas in Arlington, Houston. So if you look through their website, they'll give you um, a few links for them and a phone number for each of those places. And it's really beneficial. So if you have anyone that you know in those areas, you can just send them that number. Um, and the cool thing about this website as well is that it provides information about classes and education that helps for those that have diabetes and also provide wellness kits. So that's really nice. And kind of just to wrap up, the goal for this presentation is um, to help you all understand the importance of having a healthy lifestyle and how will it affect you and within your family. So just maintaining that healthy diet, getting a good amount of exercise, getting a checkup with the physician, and just being aware of those symptoms will help you to prevent those this health issue of diabetes. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to write them down and give us feedback. And just leave a note right here. We have some papers and pens over there. And I forgot to add in the beginning, for those that want to hear this in Spanish, we have another workshop in the other side of the building. You're good to go over there, and they'll be able to help you out with more. I guess give you the same information as I give you. So, thank you for joining, and have a great evening.